Thanks for doing this, Miss Parker.
Of course, Sergeant. I just want to feel safe on my own street.
Well, that's why I'm here.
Of course.
So...
And call me Margaret.
Okay, Margaret, can you tell me, about when did you hear the disturbances coming from the household?
Oh, it would have been around 11:30, I'd say.
Dispatch was called at 11:52.
Thank you, Reynolds.
Oh, if that's the case...
Reynolds, how about you go? Secure the scene.
Oh, yeah. Yes, Sergeant.
Sorry,
No, of course.
you were saying...
Well, I was going to say that the noises probably only started at 11:45 to 11:50 then. I only listened for a minute or two before calling the police.
And when did they end?
Well, there was the fighting, then that very strange sound, then, they left. All told, probably about 10 minutes. It was quiet for 6 or 7 before they left.
Okay, what were you doing at the time?
Well, on Mondays I volunteer at the church quite late, but I don't like missing neighbours, so I tape it. I was just finishing the episode. I made sure to turn the telly off when I started hearing things, though. Don't worry.
Can you talk me through what you heard as it happened?
Yes, so...
No, I mean, in sequence.
Yes, of course. So it started with... Well, actually, I heard them arguing when I started Neighbours, but that wasn't too unusual.
This was...
Oh, around 11.
Thanks.
After that, it was mostly quiet. Then, at 11:45 to 11:50, like I said, I hear a scream. I switch off the telly and listen. After a minute, the man starts shouting his head off, "Get off my property!" Rubbish like that. Then I hear a loud crash, like something large has fallen over and broken a window. At this point, I call the police. Then, just as I'm picking up the phone, I hear the most queer, most unpleasant sound I've ever heard in my life, like a howl of pain. I could have sworn my windows rattled, it was so loud, though I could have been imagining that. After that, I'm talking on the phone with the lady and I have to stop listening so carefully. After a minute or two, I've hung up. I hear the man hobbling to his car, grunting and swearing as if he's hurt or carrying something heavy. Oh, God.
Okay, thank you, Margaret. That's really helpful.
What do you think happened? Do you think he hurt that poor woman? Do you think he killed her? They argue all the time.
It's too early to tell at the moment. I'll be in touch should I have anything else to ask.
But what if he comes back?
We'll post the watch tonight and you can always call 000 if you feel in danger at any time.
Okay, but...
Thank you, Mrs. Parker.
Jesus, protect me.
Learn anything, Sarge?
Watch the road. Okay. This is Sergeant Payne recording this from the front porch of the suspected crime scene at 237 Humboldt Street, Tamworth. Residence of one Lucas Canary and one Catherine Evans. A patrol car rolled by a couple of hours after dispatch was called by a neighbour. They found the lights on and the door wide open. Signs of violence. The boys decided to lock it down and call it in. Right, I'm heading in. Door is unlocked, wide open. No signs of forced entry or exit. Shit, okay. Upstairs. There's clearly been forced entry into what looks like a study. Major damage around the frame of the door. Door itself is here at the base of the stairs. It's like the bastard ripped it clean off. I'm in the living room now. There's a cabinet on the far wall that's been knocked over. Glass doors has been smashed across the carpet. Nothing else. Righto, here's something. I'm back in the front hallway. There's a trail of blood. Leads to the kitchen. Baseball bat in the hall looks clean though. I'm in the kitchen. There's damage to the back window looking out into the yard. Blood. Like someone's been bashed up against it. The trail thread of the front's probably from a broken nose. This Lucas bloke is a bit of a bastard. We've had to deal with him before. Not very fond of the boys, and we're not too fond of him either. Some of the blokes have tried railroading him in the past, but none of their evidence ever sticks thanks to his fucking tape recorder. I think one charge of drunk and disorderly, but all he got was a fine and a bloody letter of caution. I bring this up because of what I reckon has happened here is that he's had a buddy over, drinking, they get in an argument, his bird gets involved and Lucas turns to her when the other bloke leaves. It's in his nature, you can just tell. She hides in the study, he beats the door down with a sledgehammer or something from his truck and has his way. I bet when we find him...
Sergeant Payne, do you copy?
Bloody hell, one tick, Reynolds. Whoa! Who the fuck are you?
Hello.
Identify yourself.
You should go outside.
Sergeant, do you copy?
Mr. Payne?
Reynolds, did I not ask you to watch the bloody...
But ma'am,
Sergeant Howard Payne. I am Inspector Tkachenko. This is Inspector McCowan.
What?
Stand down, Sergeant.
Who are you people? What's with the bloke inside?
AFP are taking this one, mate.
You all feds?
Well, this case directly relates to an ongoing investigation we're conducting here in your, what's the word?
Precinct.
Well, it says here it's district. Precinct's American, I think.
I haven't been made
It was
aware of
called
any...
in, ma'am, while you're in there. Within a minute, they're all pulling up, ordering me to let them inside.
Nothing's been disturbed. No evidence removed from the scene.
No.
Nothing from the study.
How do you... No, I haven't even been up there yet.
And how are you feeling, Sergeant?
What?
No, never mind. You two can go now. We'll take it from here.
Ah, Sergeant Payne.
What is it?
Tape.
What?
Your tape. If you would. It's evidence.
Are you still on? Testing. Testing. Cool.
It's 2 a.m. We're in Foggy Hills motoring just off the A15. Kathy's stable, I think. She's still out. I tried pulling back her eyelids and shining a light, but yeah, nothing. She's at least breathing normally, but well, not those rapid shallow pants anymore. Listen. Oh, my love. Oh, Kathy. Back when I was being investigated by the taxation office, it was like, I don't know, like a horror film. It felt like there were eyes around every corner, leather gloves and handcuffs waiting for me behind every door. Back then it was a lot harder to hold myself together than I let on. Sometimes I couldn't. Kathy knows that. This is a nightmare, I used to say to her. I'm living in a nightmare. Fuck's sake. It wasn't. It was awful. A bureaucratic machine swallowing me up and shitting me out, but it wasn't a nightmare. Far from it. This, whatever is happening now, this is a nightmare. If you told me I was in a coma, I'd believe you. Honestly, that at least makes sense. I think things are happening which just shouldn't. I feel like a kid, like I poke something I don't understand only to find out it bites. Look, a couple of hours ago, we were attacked at home. These people, I guess. Fuck, no, that's not right. You ask anyone, all right? Ask anyone in this town and they'll tell you. Lucas Canary is no bullshit artist. I'm not a liar, and I'm not lying when I say that whatever turned up at our house tonight weren't people. Without a bloody doubt. I don't know what they were, but they were not people. It was around 11:30. I was still in the office, finishing my tape.
I mean, if it does turn out like that, I'm not too worried. For one, I've got a pretty good idea of how these things work, and I know they'll have to throw out a bunch of evidence already. Plus, as you can hear, the reel I took from the site is bloody useless. Kathy? You right?
Richard, can you come here? Hurry.
What's up?
I find Kathy in the kitchen. She's standing at the sink, staring out into the yard like she's seen death. Without turning, she beckons me over and points. There's someone out there, standing in the dark up the back where it meets the scrub.
Oi! Who the fuck?
We can't make out too much. He's wearing grey sweatpants and a matching jumper with the hood up. It's just staring, not moving, standing like a bloke about to square up, you know, shoulders bunched up and head down. I've dealt with my fair share of junkies, and usually when push comes to shove, they're as gutless as a caught fish.
Fuck are you? Get the fuck off my property.
I think you should call the police.
Look, to be
Kathy's
honest,
telling me
I
to
don't
call
think
the
there's
police.
anything I can use in
I'm grabbing the
here.
baseball bat I keep under the
Yeah.
stairs because I'm a dickhead.
You see this cup? Don't think I won't come out there.
It looks like he's saying something.
Kathy was right. Its mouth is moving, fast. It was more like spasms than talking.
Jesus Christ!
That was the china cabinet,
What the fuck?
and that was the culprit. Fuck. What happens next? I'm going to get it down, but I feel like it'll make this whole tape pointless. No jury is going to believe me. I mean, Jesus, it'll probably do more harm than good if this gets out. I'll say it, but I'm not mad, okay? I'm not. The china cabinet sits up against the wall, right? Completely flush. You'd think the only way to tip it over would be to pull. No way to push it from behind. Nah, it was pushed all right. I come around the corner. There's the cabinet on the floor. It's fallen forward, smashed against the sofa and rolled off onto its side. In its place is a leg, then an arm, then another, a pelvis, a chest, a head. Something is walking through the fucking wall. I've never felt more like an animal than that moment, like a cow staring down the barrel of a bolt gun. And that terror, it does something to your head. It makes your eyes flash, makes your ears buzz. I've been bungee jumping once. I was so bloody scared, I don't even remember jumping. Only the upwards pull once I hit the bottom. Well, imagine that, except the bottom doesn't come, and you're stuck in fucking freefall. It was only after I listened back to this that I could remember bits of what happened. This thing coming through the wall, it's dressed in black military scrubs complete with a balaclava. I don't remember any eyes. I don't know whether that's because there were glasses or just nothing there. It's sort of shimmering, and once it's totally in the room, everything else does as well. And like the thing outside, it's saying something. Listen. From what I remember, it's slowly moving forward. I back up. It wasn't hot or anything, but it was like a wall of fire. Like the closer it got, the more you were forced back. I just ball up. Maybe I blacked out, I don't know. When I open my eyes, come to, it's halfway up the stairs. The next part I don't remember at all. But listen to this. That's it ripping the door off, I think. I have this vision of it just kind of, I don't know, disintegrating. Jesus. I must have blacked out when it happened, but you can hear on the recording it's definitely gone. I come to a few minutes later. Hang on. That's Kathy.
Kathy! Oh my God! Kathy! Stop! Fuck off!
I'd forgotten about the other one. The one in the yard. It's It's right up against the fucking window, staring straight at Kathy. And she's, oh my God, Kathy is hitting her head against the window, smacking it again and again. There's blood. The glass is cracking. I grab her, pull her away. She just goes totally limp. I look up and that fucking thing in the yard is just gone. There's, it's not too much to say after that. I carry Kathy to the truck, grab my recorder and drive. I just bloody drive. Oh, fuck me. What do I do? Hey. Yeah, it's me. Listen, Can you shut up and listen to me? Something happened. I was attacked by... Something happened and it's your fucking fault. No, just... They weren't just fucking watching me, you prick. I don't know. Yes, exactly. I'm at Foggy Hills, but... Oh, yeah. Yeah, yes, I did. No, I left it at the house. Yeah, I did. Should still be playing. Okay? Hurry. That was the agent. The big one, Lord Humongous. He's on his way. He had the line track before I could even get the address out. Well, I guess this is it. I have a feeling this will be my last tape.
So that's the third time I've listened to these two. Sorry, I should have recorded them. I'm also sorry about the last episode. That must have given you all a bit of a fright, I assume. But I was all right. I guess it was just exhaustion from the drive home or something. Yeah, so I've listened to these tapes and I lied. I actually did record my first playthrough, but I kind of had a minor panic attack, I think. So, yeah, that's not being uploaded. But don't worry, though. Honestly, if anything, the shit Lucas is talking about in these tapes, what's happening in them, it's kind of galvanized me. Like, I don't know, I feel this sense of purpose for the first time in a while. And I've been thinking a lot about whether to continue this series, considering how close to home it is, but I don't know, it feels like the right thing to do, I guess. I can't explain it, but broadcasting this story and my search and everything, it's important. Or at least it's important to me. And I don't know if you caught it, but I've got a fucking great lead.
What if he comes back?
We'll post the watch tonight and you can always call 000 if you feel in danger at any time.
Okay.
Thank you, Mrs. Parker.
Nope, wait, hang on.
Suspected crime scene at 237 Humboldt Street, Tamworth. Residence of one Lucas Canary and one Catherine Evans.
And there you go. Lucas's home address. Look, it's not much, but, well, I mean, it's something. Okay, so, yeah, join me next time as I somehow make my way to Tamworth, New South Wales with all these tapes. This has been Fabric, and thanks for listening.